And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines and the Industrial Pack. So awesome. Okay, I want this to be there. Now, over here, I'm thinking a one-way through here would be probably best. 3-lane? Do we want a 3-lane? Yeah, why not? So let's go as far out as... no. Let's go out. That's pretty close to the highway. Highways are noisy. We don't want noise in here. So we're going to go all the way across to here. Oh, man. I think right there is where we're lined up. So inside of here, we're going to have little areas. The one way is just in hopes of moving people a little bit faster through this area. I might want to do it the same thing over here. Only the one way here, I kind of want to go the other way. All right, Ore Galore has reached level 3. Nice. Area bonuses. Efficiency, pollution minus 20%. Yay. We've got medium ore mine now. Rotary kiln plant. Ooh, that's going to be glorious. We want to re-rotate those. So we should get a nice clockwise movement through this neighborhood. Let's get it going on water here. And then kind of center-ish through here. And line it up. Ideally, we'd put it right in, like, right there. Oh, that's not perfect. Trying to be efficient, not too much waste. But let's see what happens when we get some residential in here. So I kind of want to do a little bit of commercial in here, some in here. Paths, should we do paths? I think we should. Let's do amusement park path. Park path with decorations. That's not really needed. Gravel path. These are nice and short. Sort of like that. And then we can fill in the rest of this with commercial. Although I don't want that little bit there. We can leave that as green. We can even put some trees in there if we really want to. Okay, we definitely have some growth. So let's get some power up here. Now that we have a little bit of growth. Power... That's going to be tricky because we're going to need to connect the main line up here and then go across the water. Well, let's do it down a little closer down here to the highway. that way we can... how are we going to get it across? I think we're going to have to go up with it. Up and over. There we go. Everybody's happy. Now for residential. Oh yeah. All of the people. Okay. One thing we're going to want is an elementary school. So I'm going to use my big elementary school. Just for reasons. There we go. Now we're talking. Bringing in some people. And they're connected up to the highway, so they should be able to come in and go to work. Whoa. There's a whole lot of happy people over here. Why are you out? Let's look at the steel mill. This thing is enormous. When I say enormous, I really mean it. This thing is huge. And it's a unique factory, so it doesn't need to be placed inside the industry area itself. So I'm thinking, where is our... Up here would be a good spot, but then exports would have to go all the way through unless we put in a little interchange over here. This interchange here, ooh, we're a big town now. We can do a metro leisure specialization. Oh, that's nice. Tolls. Ah, we can do high density now. Nice. Yeah, toll booth. University unlocked. Deep space radar. I have disasters, random disasters turned off. So any disasters will be of my doing. Solar updraft tower, interesting. Okay, university students, blah, 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 university. Students can pick and choose to go to one of these buildings or a main university. Oh, interesting. Faculty. Not sure what faculty means. Okay. So this area here, well, it would work if they want to only go this direction. So we're going to want them to go this direction. That's going to have to, we're going to need a separate system for that. Do I have highways unlocked? I do actually have highways unlocked. So if we want one of these beasts, you can only have one, by the way, only one. I think. Pretty sure you can only have one of these. So you want to make sure you put it in a spot that is going to be good. No upgrade. Let's do this up to here. Highway. Well, let's do, try to get cutesy with it. You go out and then in, and then you can come out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Grid. Can we not align it to the grid, please? Stop. Stop. There we go. So that should allow traffic to just flow onto that. One thing we could do to sort of encourage traffic is to cut down the size of the highway right here. And that'll allow people to get off here, sort of a exit only situation, and then when they get back onto it, it'll be a nice clear lane for them to start merging in. Yep. Beautiful. So that giant factory we can put up here. Like so. Where he's going to need water and power. Who knows how much power it's going to use? I'm guessing a lot. Okay, let's turn grid back on. Okay, so this thing wants metals, and it's converted into steel products. Now we can do another warehouse. Let's do a medium warehouse this time. And put this thing... Well, I'm not sure exactly where we want to do this. Let's get this going. Okay, yeah, right here is fine. So right there. And then you are going to be unique factory products. We also unlocked the rotary kiln, ore grinding, glass manufacturing. Yeah, rotary kiln produces metals, and this thing is huge. Like, wow. Oh man, this thing is huge. So how about one there? I mean, it's 30 grand. How about one here? That thing is huge. And that should give us enough material for a steel production. Only 66 people working here? Interesting. How about these guys? Filling up with ore? That's good. And we have the medium ore miner Duvalaki here. How big is it? Holy moly. This thing is bigger than I thought it would be. This thing is huge. I should have a cheat sheet of all the sizes, and that would allow me to better plan for all of the different sizes that we need. Okay, how are you guys doing? Oh, you've a little bit of police protection might be wise over here. So, yeah, I'm guessing. Why are you so derpy? Can I put over here and get a little bit more catchment? So, I'm thinking one right here. Fire department. Interesting. Fire helicopter, not really in need of doing that just yet. How are we doing on our roundabout here? Not too bad. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not too bad. Should be able to drive all the way to work without too many headaches. 65 workers in each one of these. Yeah, a lot of people need to be educated, at least with an elementary school. So are all the, yeah, police, all 10 cars are in use. Let's take a look at crime. We have a couple cars here. It's starting to go down. Are you going to turn? Yes, you're going to turn. All right. Oh, what? Ambulance. That's never good. That ambulance had to go a ways. I'm really surprised a fire hasn't broken out over here yet. Still a lot of people walking. I might be able to beef up my workplaces with a few oh, I lost my train of thought. I paused to think too long. Yeah, okay. Now I know. I could shore up my income with some mass transit income here. Yeah, that park that I just sort of splashed down here. This park. I mean, I just kind of put it in to use that feature. I had never used it before. And that park is making me $2,600 a week. It's a very good park. It's a very popular park. Everybody's very happy about it. And the fact that people are going through to get to the high school just makes it all the much better. Okay, so how are we doing on water? Okay, how about pollution here? Ooh, yeah, that's getting a ways. This is why I wanted this to be the industrial area. All this land is going to be polluted like crazy. So, bad times. Alright, how are we doing over here? I think everybody's happy. That's good. What happened to my sweet education here? There it is. I always lose the building. Lots of students. Now we can think about filling in the rest of this. Now eventually a lot of this is going to be like high density and stuff, but high density you usually want to see how your cities do before you start slapping high density everywhere, because it can really impact your game. So over here we have, that is a 4-lane road. Now how do we want, I'm thinking this area over here, we may not even want that to connect to anything. Yeah, I'm thinking taking this out. Alright, so if we want to bring this down, keep it a little ways from the highway. Do that. Nice shoreline access here. Sorry, wrong type of road. Something like that. I could make this into a big park too, if I really, really wanted to. For now. Eventually we're going to own this plot down here, so all this might change. Most likely will change in the future. So let's take... Let's see, how do we want to do the one-ways here? Thinking, definitely want this to be a one-way. All the way through. We can put it back here. And then put this also back here. Like so. Okay. So that's a main artery. This is a secondary artery. These are feeder streets here. And then we're going to want this one coming back out here. Let's wrap this to here. Kind of mirror that design. Something like that. With ample amounts of paths to help move people. Because if I do a bus loop, I want to keep the buses on like the main artery lines. I don't want them to have to be looping around and... Okay, so this artery line we can bring up. Clear that first. Get this nice and square. And this is going to link right up with this line there. So a nice main artery coming down with some one-ways to help with traffic flow. I like the one-ways that you branch off because there's no lights here. Traffic can move really easily. It's always best to do that near your other main intersections. Really split traffic off. Okay. I would like to then link up this line over here, which currently is just a regular street. So you and you can upgrade. This rail is really not necessary right here. And I would like to maybe come right back behind this kiln. Curve it. Let's do road guides. Like that. This is a one-way. That's a two-lane? Yeah, two-lane one-way. Bring this out and up like that. I could move this over and put a second one in there. That might be worth it. Not enough special goods. Why are you not liking yourself here? Lots of ore. I got so much ore. I need more processors. So there's one. There's another one. Not cheap. Wow, not cheap. All right, so steel products. Yeah, oh, there's that sound again. You know, I mute that and it still shows up. Like, I have no idea how to get rid of it. Anyway. Okay. Well, I'm hoping 4 of these. I mean, what is the output? 7,600 units per week. And this isn't producing at all. So maybe a work camp up here or something. Gotta put it in the zone. Make sure to get all the people working, especially over here. I think could bring this road down to here. That might be wise. How are we doing now? Hey, we got a little bit of a profit going. That's nice. And we're going to level up relatively soon. I'm hoping to get some steel going here, but man, what is going on? Why are my freight trucks emptying out into my steel plant? There's a ton of metal over here. I'm thinking it's because all the trucks left and they're just now coming back. Yeah, this guy's full on metals. Not enough buyers for products. Well, there's one right up here. Low amount. What is that? Make sure the truck's carrying them processing in a unique factory. Well, it's close. It just hasn't caught on yet. Which is fine. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.